championship for the right to play for the Canadian Championship for the Mann Cup. We will see. Third period underway. Harnitz going back in his own half of the floor. He just gives a lob pass all the way up to Wardle at center floor. 10 seconds gone. Third period of play. Waits. Wardle dishes it all the way back over the far side. Conway gets it. Dutch is out there. Dutch takes his man off of the ball. Interference, change of possession given right there. Sigliano holds onto it. Davis all the way up the center floor over in front of the penalty box area. Goaltending still the same. We only had that real quick change for the Shamrocks, and then they change back probably about 15 seconds in. Waits. Mallory has the ball all the way over on the far right side, this time to Taylor. Taylor goes off, goes against the wall. Lowen is out there, flips it back, gets it to Lowen. Lowen comes inside, goes right, goes left, takes a shot. Stopped by Schutt, holds onto it, and he makes a second stop right there. Gets it, pulls it back inside his crease. Wasn't going to get that away, and Breber holds onto this. This is a period that the Shamrocks know they have to pull out and not only win the period, that'll give them the win of the game, forcing Game 7 Sunday night in Victoria. Far side, Dutch is in there. Dutch giving it back over to King on the far side. King holds on to it, trying to get it back to Dutch to no avail. Lum lost his footing and fell down. King waits, looks back out the center floor. Higgs gets it, takes a shot, stopped by Sigliano. King gets it back, another stop by Sigliano. Man between the pipes is like stone right now. They're not going to get anything back behind him at all. And they'll wait, place it inside the corner. Easily played. Once again, King gets it. Waits. Barker stays with him. Not going to get the ball. Conway goes in, takes a huge stop. Stop again by Sigliano. McLeod picks it back up behind his own net. Michaud gets up. He was going to get it. He called for it initially, then changed his mind. Waits. McLeod wanted it. Not going to get it that way. Symes is over on the right side. Did they see him? Yes, they did. They give it back to him, and he gives it all the way back at center floor. Back down. Holding onto the ball. Far right side, cutting his way in. Symes gives it back over on the far left side to McIntosh. McIntosh comes inside, gets put off of the ball. Garland stays with him this time. Back around. Natilla is in there. He couldn't get control of it, and they push back the other way. Change of possession, going back the other way. Davis got the shot away, and they just stop it, and they'll trap it at center floor. Good trap right there, picked up by the Shamrocks. 18 minutes left in the third period, and could this 18 minutes be the season for the Shamrocks, the end of the season? Back down, Porter picks the ball up, takes it behind the net, pushed off of the ball. Wardle comes inside, he gets control of it. He's bumped off of the ball, Porter stayed with him. Davis goes after his man, couldn't get it, back out to center floor to Small. Small is over on the right side, he waits, takes his time, walks all the way back in, going in, takes a sub shot, stopped by Sigliano, holds on to this one. Now Sigliano dishes it all the way up the center floor to Porter, and Porter comes straight down. Over on the left side this time. Porter holds onto it. Waits. Nice play to give it back over to Mallory, and Mallory's against the wall left side. Cuts to the middle part of the floor, off the wall by 40 feet that time. Mallory wants it back. McIntosh is out there, didn't give it back to him. Logan was out of Lowen's reach, and he couldn't pick it up either. A long pass all the way straight down the floor. Dutch goes in, takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano. Sigliano looked behind him. Dutch is slow to get up inside the corner, but he gets up. He's questioning the referee about a possible penalty. The referee said no. He was stride for stride with him going inside the corner. Davis is out there, wants it. McLeod calls for it, couldn't get it. Kicked in the corner by Schutt, off of the far wall on the far side. Coming off of the board. Nice pass to get it all the way back out to Davis. Davis takes his time. He goes inside. Cutting is McLeod. McLeod comes in. He cuts to the net. Holding on to it. The referee stops the referee is double checking. The referee is saying reset the shot clock to 18 seconds, I think. He was counting the shot clock off. So not only, that's an interesting part, not only do you have to, okay, the clock is still going down right now. Oh, we need another battery right now. I think the battery is dead. That's what the problem is right there. Never fails, so they've got to reset the shot clock. They'll get it all organized and worked out right. So we have no batteries to change the clock. Do you have any batteries, Jamie? Where is Memorex when you need it? Like, we have no batteries. I wonder if this is part of the trainer's equipment. So we have no batteries at all. So they're waiting and deciding as to what they're going to do. Do they get batteries? Do they have batteries? Who knows? That remains to be seen. We'll look. Everybody's going to look to see if they have batteries, but nobody does. Yours truly does not either. I just actually looked inside my bag, because sometimes I carry a spare one in my pocket. Normally I only carry a spare one when I have my laptop. The goaltenders will go over to their benches So Darren Fridge is coming down to the penalty box area. He's going to double check and see what the issues are or what might take place. This will give them a little bit of a break right now. Got any batteries in your bag, Bruce? Nope. Okay, that makes 2 of us, or 3 of us, or actually it probably makes about 1,500 of us that don't have any batteries. So they're looking, I see even some of the Shamrocks, the training staff, went back to their dressing rooms to see if they had batteries. Maybe they have a battery in their first aid bag. That has to be the first in all the years I've been doing games where we have run out of batteries. Have you ever heard of that, Jamie? Never. Never. And people at home are going, well, I've got a spare one. Well, we wish. We have a battery. So we'll reset the shot clock. Maybe it'll work. We'll look. We'll keep our eyes peeled for that one. 18 seconds. Will Wade holding on to it. Referee Craig Baldridge says, are we ready to go? And everybody's keeping their fingers crossed. Hope so. Davis had the ball back over to Lowen. Lowen far side. Yeager stays with Lowen. Takes the shot off of the back wall this time. Mallory will pick this one back up. Mallory comes off of the wall. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Taking it behind the net. Takes the high shot. Tried to bounce it in off the goaltender. To no avail right there. Not going to happen. I think the referees are going to have a bit of a discussion right there. We're trying to sort things out. So we have a little bit of chaos ensues on the floor right now, coming to you from Maple Ridge. So if this does go to Game 7, notice to the timekeeper, buy some extra batteries, or the shot clock personnel. Coaching staff calling the referees over on the far side. Of course, Nick Thomas, Craig Baldridge, the 2 game officials. So they're double checking. Coaching staff for the Shamrocks. Whatever took place, whatever was said, coaches agree with the referee. Wardle, give the ball all the way over on the far side to Conway. Conway goes in. We've got 16-15 remaining, third period. Wardle comes inside, throws it behind the line. Out front to Small. Sigliano stops this one, holds onto it. Looks past it, just dumps it off to the left side this time. Nice play to get it straight up the middle to Symes. And Symes goes down the floor. Davis waiting for it. Davis gets it, going in, takes a shot. Nice stop right there by Schutt to kick that one all the way back out with his right foot and rolls all the way straight down the floor. Shot clock goes inside the corner. Sigliano comes out. He just easily stops. Leaves it for Lowen. Lowen takes his time. No urgency at all. Lowen comes up, center floor. He throws it back over on the far left side to McIntosh. McIntosh goes inside, back out to Symes. Symes goes left, spins to the right, throws it all the way over on the far side. Lowen runs the pick, trying to get the shot away. Taylor has the ball. Taylor comes inside. Yeager stays with him. Lowen takes him off of the ball. Waits, looks, Taylor hammers one right on goal. Stopped by Schutt. Holds on it, reach straight with the big stick and just throws it all the way straight down the floor. A long pass to Dutch out of the reach, and Porter partially blocked that one, so Reed gets control of it. Holding on to it once again. Not far out of the reach of Dutch, but just narrowly, so he missed it. Couldn't get the shot on goal. Straight up the floor. Mallory is straight down the left side, holding on to it. Mallory spins like a top, back around, gives it to McIntosh. McIntosh throws it all the way over on the far right side this time. Coming inside is Lowen. He takes a shot, picked back up, takes a funny hop all the way out to center floor. Mallory gets it back, lobs it inside the corner. Couldn't get the shot away, pushed off of the ball. They'll leave this one all the way back. Lowen had to just drop it, and this will be picked back up by Burton, and Burton gives it to Small for the Shamrocks. Small gets up, center floor, holding on to it. Now we've got no shot clock at all. So we have a situation where we should make an announcement that we need batteries. Nobody has batteries, so this is interesting. Is it working? The remote's not working, or just the batteries? Oh, apparently the remote is working from what we're told. The remote is working, but apparently it's something to do with the configuration of the clock. So Small has the ball at center floor. Mr. Fridge will come all the way back down. Our 30-second shot clock person will come back down. So I think he might be staying inside the penalty box right now. I'm not sure. He's going to go on the floor to talk to the referee. Nick Thomas. So good crowd. 50-50 is $820. Canadian, tax-free to boot. It's not mine. They don't sell tickets to me. Somebody will be going home tonight on the start of a long weekend. And just remember, this is the start of the long weekend as well. So if you're out traveling around the roads, please remember, slow down, drive with extreme care and caution, regardless of where your travels take you. We have far too many casualties on the road on the weekends, long weekends. And please remember, if you're driving, if somebody phones you, put your phone away. Do not text and drive. How many people you see that doing now? And I don't know. It's not that important. If they want, they'll phone you later on or phone them when you stop. Waiting for it. Small waiting for the ball. We got the ball back, and the play has started right now. 30-second shot clock did not start again, holding on to it. Nope, now it started right there. They whistle it back in. Small gives it back over to Conway on the far left side. Waits. Higgs is out there. Conway comes inside. Couldn't get it back. Waiting. Once again, Small was calling for it. Gives it to him. Takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano. The rebound from Wardle. Couldn't put his stick on this one. Now the Berards go back up the floor the other way. Davis comes straight down. Davis on the left side, holding on to it. Changed his mind, was going to give it to McLeod. McLeod said no, thank you very much, and he gave it to the other Davis. This is number 42 Davis. Jarrett Davis this time. He goes out to the center part of the floor, dishes it all the way over to Taylor on the far side. Kenny stays with him. Lowen takes Kenny off of the ball. Back around. Davis picks it back on a one-hopper. Fagan going after him. He couldn't get control of the ball, and now they go back the other way. Shoot holds onto it. Goes out the left side of his crease. Shoot throws it on a one-hopper straight up the center floor to Small. As Small gets away from Davis, and Small holds onto the ball in front of the penalty box area. Holding onto it. Straight down the right side. Small dishes it back over. Changed his mind. Was going to give it all the way back. King gets it instead. Back out to Dutch. Dutch in the center. Back over on the far side to Higgs. Higgs couldn't reach it back up, and the Berards pick up some speed going all the way up the center floor. Good plays for Porter to get control of this one. He stops out of the reach of Higgs, and neither one picked it back up. Looks nice dish by Porter to throw it all the way back out the center to Mallory, and Mallory goes straight down the left side. McIntosh is out there. 13:25 remaining, third period of play. Takes a shot, rolled out of the stick of Davis, couldn't put his stick on it. Now Garnett's going up the floor, but they give it back down to Conway. Conway comes inside, takes it, rolls out of his stick. Porter checks him off of the ball, and that'll go back the other way. Reed stayed with him. Reed gives it up to Davis at center floor. Davis on the left side. Harnett stays with him. The only thing that's going against the Shamrocks right now is the clock, and time is of the essence for him. Davis comes inside, holding onto it. Amesbury takes his man off of the ball. Amesbury now cuts to the middle. Taylor goes inside. McIntosh is calling for it. Couldn't get it. Locks back to Lowen. Lowen giving it back over to, takes the shot to Taylor, and Taylor gets one more on the board to put him up by 3. Shoot was screened on that play, going in all the way, but what a nice setup, a nice passing play to work that one all the way back inside to allow that shot to get through traffic. Shot number 47 puts him at the 10th goal in the game. Shots are 47-33. 10-7. The Berards lead. From the draw at center floor, Porter couldn't pick it back up. Now they go all the way back over. Yeager has it. McCullough goes off. Waits over to Wardle. Wardle holds on this one. He takes his time. Wardle goes all the way straight up the middle part of the floor. Small comes inside. Giving it back over to Dutch on the far left side. Conway's in there. Far side to Small. Small goes far side. Dutch back to Conway. Inside to Small. Takes a shot off the outside of the post. Couldn't put that one back in. Conway comes inside. Dutch takes him off of the ball. Back over Small. Takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano. Off of the back wall. Holding onto it. Play carries right on. Holding onto this one. They reset the shot clock. Conway gets the ball once again. Looks. Conway give it inside the corner, changes his mind. Conway gets it back, trying to get it back to Dutch. Couldn't get it to him. Barker takes his man off the ball. Nobody knew where it was. It took a real funny play right there. Porter stays with his man. Back over to Small. Small comes in over on the right side. Wardle runs the pick. Gets Davis out of the ball. Wardle goes in, takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano. And Sigliano takes his time directing it, holding onto it, knocking seconds off of the clock. They know what's working in their favor right now. Giving a little one-hopper over to Porter on the far right side. Takes his time. Porter had it. Mallory had it at center floor. Symes couldn't pick it back up. Symes bumps over in front of the penalty box area with Harnett. That's number 11, Greg Harnett. The two of them pushed. Harnett fell down. We've got an injured player on the floor. Play carries on. Reset the shot clock. Natilla comes inside. He picks the ball up. We've got one player actually crawling off of the floor on the far side for the Shamrocks. That's number 11, Greg Harnett. He was literally crawling off on his hands and knees on the floor. He's still on the floor, and we'll keep our eyes on him because he's still lying down on the floor at the end of the bench. With the trainer, I should make mention of. Mallory takes a shot off of the back wall. Symes goes after it. Couldn't pick it back up. Shoot holds onto this one. Gives it back over to McCullough. Harnett still down. He's sitting down. It looks like he's holding his either, I'm not sure whether it's his right or left ankle right now, but he's holding, I think it's his left one. Training staff watching with him nonetheless. We'll keep you posted on that one. Hope he's okay. Don't like to see any player get hurt. Higgs comes inside. Dutch has it. Takes the shot. Sigliano stops it. They'll give it back, and Porter will have control of the ball, and King stays with him. Porter, lob pass all the way back out the middle part of the floor. This time, Porter couldn't get it. It was out of his reach, well out of his reach right there. Changed his mind. McLeod threw it way too far past him, probably about 30 feet ahead of him. Burton comes inside. He throws it back over to Dutch, takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano, up and out of play. They said it deflected off of the goaltender. Sigliano says it hit him. Referee is saying it hit Sigliano on the ankle. Now we have a pushing match ensue. The referee's no call on the play. I don't think neither one of them were watching it. The one referee was talking to the goaltender. The other one was watching the play behind the play. And we had a pushing match ensue. Far side coming off of the wall. King gives it back. Nice play. Small takes a shot. Scores. Gets one more. That was just a sheer frustration, desperation move. And you look, Giuliano is just living. He was more frustrated with something that transpired earlier on. I think it was the resetting for the 30-second shot clock. The referee indicated they give it back to Victoria, and he felt obviously it did not hit him, thus that the Burrard should have had control of the ball. Waiting back out center for 10-8. Don't change your monitors at all. There's lots of great action coming here from the Cam Neely Arena in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Patrick doing all the magical work on camera. Burton picks the ball up from the draw. Burton comes in, takes a shot, stopped by Giuliano, holds on to this one. Oh, he goes down. He does a butterfly save like he's making snow angels in the middle of July. But there's no snow unless you're down in someplace other than our area right now. Straight up the floor, stopping, waits. McIntosh has the ball. McIntosh turns all the way back up the center floor, just knocking seconds off of the clock. Taking his time, no urgency in his stride right now. He comes back down. McIntosh comes in, gets away from Harnett. Stopped by Shoot, holding on to this one. Harnett picks the ball up all the way over on the far side this time. Somebody lost their stick down, not sure who. Straight up. Shamrock straight up the center floor once again. Higgs has the ball. Higgs back out to Small. Small goes in the middle, goes to the right side, stops, turns. Good play as he gets around from Sari, and Sari forces him wide to the outside boards. Nice play to push him to the outside. Small takes a shot, picked back up by Porter. Porter stops, lobs it straight forward, straight up the middle part of the floor. Nice play to get it straight up to Barker, and Barker has it, just rolls it straight down this time. Barker giving it back to Mallory. Mallory goes straight down the left side, cuts to the middle part of the floor. Garland stays with him, taking the shot right there. Call him for the crease, and the net is completely sideways, so they're going to hold on this one. Referee is set. The net's still being adjusted by the goaltender. Adam Shoot, he gets it all set. Back over to Wardle as he got it from Conway. Wardle comes straight down the right side this time, holding onto it. Far right side. Conway goes inside. Wardle is out in front of the net. Lum is out there. King gets it back over in front to Higgs. Higgs tried to trip his man up, managed to. Reed couldn't get it from him. And Higgs comes in, takes a shot, stopped by Sigliano. They're all there pushing at it, getting him out of the way. Reed comes inside, taking him. And the Burrards come inside, and all they're ended up doing right now is just pushing their own players out of the way and trying to prevent them from getting penalties. It took about 3 players that time to come inside and push Reed out of the play, but they did it. They don't want to take a penalty right now. This is probably an instruction from the coaching staff as well as not the team rule in itself. Burrard's playing very disciplined lacrosse in the game tonight. Shamrocks had a couple of undisciplined penalties. At one point, they had a couple of them at once. Harnett waited for it. He called for the ball at center floor, didn't get it. He shook his head in frustration. Now he goes off on a change, and Small has control of the ball with 8 minutes remaining in this third period of play. 10-8, the Burrards are up. 48-39, the shot's on goal. Giving it back over. Looks, Small has control of the ball. They give it. There was a pick play ran on the far side by King. So they'll give possession of the ball this time, back over, and the Burrards pick the ball back up. Porter at center floor. Porter just lobs it all the way straight forward to Mallory. Mallory dumps in the middle of McIntosh, down the far left side this time. Mallory comes inside. He's going to the net. couldn't get the ball back to him this time. Davis is out there. Lowen is out there. Couldn't get the ball to either one. Taylor goes around the far left side. Brebner goes after him, trying to get the shot away. Good play by Taylor to twist like a pretzel. Lowen takes a back shot right there, gone and goal, and shoot somehow saw that and stopped it. I have no idea how that young man made that save, but what a remarkable stop. Garland flips it all the way back out to Conway. He comes straight up the floor this time. Wardle is on the right side. Small is out there. The Dutch is the trailer, and he gets the ball after they just roll it back to him. Nice play. Lum comes inside. He has control. Back around to Small, far side. Dutch takes his man off. Wardle comes inside. Back around, taking a shot, reset the shot clock. And Chiliano makes that stop look easy. 7 minutes remaining, third period of play. Porter has the ball, center floor. The only thing going against the Shamrocks right now is the clock. Time is of the essence. Davis lobs it all the way over on the far side. Back to Taylor. Taylor goes down. Goodwin's inside. Taylor goes in. Pick play ran back inside the attacking half of the floor this time. McCullough pushes behind the play. They go straight down. Everybody's on the floor. They give the ball back. Players were lying on the floor behind it. Referee quick to move in. That's Craig Baldridge waits up. I think we're going to have a bit of water wipe off the floor right now. So with 6:42 remaining in this third period, the last 6 minutes and 42 seconds of this, could it be game? Could it be season for the Shamrocks? Could it be season for the Burrards, meaning they'll pull off the championship win and play back east for the Mann Cup? This is exciting, exceptional lacrosse at its finest. They all come to play. They know what they want to do, and they are clearly being entertained. The fans are packed. Nobody is moving. It's a jammed building right now. You've got to give an awful lot of credit to the league for all the promotions they do, bringing everyone out to support these games. The Maple Ridge Burrards, not only do they play an exceptional game, they're heavily involved in the minor lacrosse community as well, and we applaud them for that. Mallory on the left side, holding on to it. He's killing seconds off of the clock. Mallory takes his time, looks, pushed, nice play. McIntosh gets the ball after he called for it. Mallory wanted it back, couldn't get it back to him, didn't see him. Now they saw him and give it back to Mallory. Garland comes inside. Garland, Mallory push against the wall. They pick the ball back up, and Harnett goes back up the other way. He gets up the center floor, straight down. Trying to go inside and split the players. Back down. Small comes in over on the right side. Porter stays with him. Wardle is out there. Wardle gets it after he called for it. Shoots going towards the bench. He's back on the bench, almost on the bench for the extra attacker. Undecided right there. Coming inside, Lum goes after. He couldn't get it. It was out of his reach. Reed takes him off of the ball. Now he has to sidestep the crease. Conway goes after the ball all the way over on the far side. Back out to Small. Small is some shot. Stopped by Sciliano. Holds on to this one. And Sciliano, nice play to stop that one. Holding on to it. That was the 41st shot of the game right there for the Shamrocks. Taking their time. The Burrards working their way up the center floor. This is an area where you have to focus on the game and don't worry about the score clock. The score clock will do its own work. You do your work on the floor. Lowen comes inside. Twists, looks, coming inside. McIntosh is wide open. Lowen trying to get it to him. Couldn't get it back. Symes is calling for it. Lowen scores! No goal. They call him for a crease. No goal. They said he was in the crease or a crease violation. We still have a 10-8 game. That was a quick play, and the referee was right on the doorstep to make that call. Good call by Craig Baldridge, the referee, going back down. That could be a changing of the game right there, or sort of like a changing of the guard. The goaltender's out for the extra attacker. Looks, waits, Small takes a shot. Stopped by Sciliano. Holds on to this one, reaches for it. Goaltender's shoot goes back in the net after they give a long pass. Partially up the floor. This time it was about 40 feet over on the left side. Holding on to it. Reed goes after this one. Reed give it away. Mallory takes his time. Under 5 remaining, third period of play. Mallory kills seconds off of the clock, decides to go back to the left side. Davis is out there. Mallory lobs it all the way back over on the far left side. Mallory gets it back. Good play. Mallory comes inside, takes a shot off of the back wall. It bounces up and out of play. Careful so it doesn't hit the fans. The young kids are in the stands. Quick to move. One of the youngsters has a souvenir for tonight's game. Goaltender is going back out for the extra attacker. So have a 6-on-5, 4.5 remaining, third period of play. Higgs has the ball. Higgs gives it back over to Small on the right side. Small holds onto the ball, giving it back over to Dutch. Dutch goes in, takes a shot, scores! And we have a 1-goal game. The Shamrocks pull within 1 on shot number 43 with 4:21 remaining in this third period of play. Shutt goes back between the pipes after he's been walking off and on the floor variable times. Porter back out the center floor. The coaching staff talking to the Berards, telling them what they have to do. Settle things down. Play your game. Don't give it away. Waits, looks. Porter pulled off of the ball. They pick it back up. We reset the shot clock. Porter took a bit of a bump from Burton at center floor. Waits. Porter gets it back on a one-hopper. McIntosh is on the left side. Porter calls for it back. Is he going to do it? Nope. Jaeger has it. Jaeger stays with his man. Couldn't get the ball. Straight down over on the far left side. Davis couldn't get it. McIntosh takes a shot. Oh, a huge save again by Schutt. Left, taking it behind the net. Nice pickup right there by McCullough. And McCullough just throws it all the way back up to the center floor. The goaltenders back off the floor for an extra attacker once again. Taking their time. 6-on-5. Small has the ball. Nope. Now he goes back in between the pipes. Small goes on the right side, holding on to it. Wardle couldn't get the ball. Conway comes inside. Conway bumps, rolls it all the way back out. Shot taken, behind everybody right there, and that was well played. And Lum was the one that got the shot away. Berard straight down the left side. Porter holds onto it. Porter giving it back all the way back over to Goodwin. Goodwin dishes it back over, far right side this time. Berard gets straight up the center floor. 3:10 remaining, third period of play. Mallory has the ball. Looks, Davis is in there. Davis takes a shot off the outside of the post. No goal. They call him. Real quick for the referee. Nate Thomas to hold on this one and wave this one back up. Mallory all the way over on the far left side. Mallory takes his time. Under 3. Berard's leading by 1. Shots 50-43. Mallory goes inside. Jaeger stays with him. Jaeger pins him against the wall, holding on to it. Mallory takes his time, trying to get it out. Davis comes inside, takes Jaeger off the ball. Mallory goes inside. 9 seconds on the clock. Mallory comes inside, going back. Change of possession. They said Davis ran up against Langlois, and Langlois fell down, got pushed off of the ball. So in this case, the Shamrocks hit the ball. Jaeger had it. He gave it back to Small. Langlois is going off, limping, mind you. He's off the ball anyway. Goaltender's out for the extra attacker once again. Conway has the ball. Dutch is free. Lum is out there. Conway goes deep over on the far left side out in front. Lum takes a shot, stopped by Chiliano. Conway picks this one all the way back up, back out to Dutch. Dutch goes inside, gets easily around Michaud, taking a shot off of the back wall. Wardle picks it back up, lobs it all the way back out front, taking a shot. Chiliano makes a stop. Nice play to hold on this one and stop it. And they give it all the way out to Porter. The fans come to life. 2 minutes remaining in this third period of play. Porter straight up the middle. Can they taste victory? Who knows? McIntosh has the ball. We will see. McIntosh goes straight down the left side into Symes, takes a shot. Stop, nice by Schutt. Schutt kicked it inside the corner. Going to come off of the wall with it. Back out to Taylor. Taylor goes in, takes a high shot, deflected. Taylor picks it back up. Burton stays with him. Burton takes his time, gives it back over to Harnett on the far left side this time, and he picks it on a one-hopper. Careful, they weren't called for too many players on the floor right there. Harnett flips it back over to Small, and Small is over on the right side. Goaltender's out for the extra attacker. Small is down. He has the ball. Wardle's on the right side. Higgs is out there. Dutch is the trailer. That's the one you've got to worry about. He is worrisome. Small takes a shot. Small has explosive shots when he gets them. Chiliano, they call him for back in this case. And Chiliano is going to just throw the ball away. They'll give it back to Conway inside the corner. They call him for the back-in violation right there. Higgs is out in front. What are they going to do? Give it all the way out to Small, center part of the floor. Back over to Conway, far side out in front, taking the shot right there. Higgs couldn't pick it back up. Taking the shot. Wardle chased it, goes right to Chiliano, and he leaves it easily. Lobs it straight up the middle to Porter. Porter goes down. Schutt has to go back inside his net. Schutt is in there, back around to Porter. Porter goes down, last minute in the third period. Let's see what happens here. This is better than going to the P&E right now, especially from my point of view. Davis comes inside. Davis goes in, takes a shot, deflects up and out of play. They said it was off the goaltender, so they get the ball back down for the Berards. So the Berards will get a fresh 30 right now with 40 seconds remaining, third period of play. The crowd is standing on their feet. They are coming to life. Back around, all the way out to McIntosh. McIntosh takes his time. Changed his mind, was going to give it back over. Jaeger stays with him. Will they get the chance to get the shot? Waits. McIntosh has the ball. Davis goes inside. Jaeger stays with McIntosh. 22 seconds. McIntosh comes inside, takes the shot, grabbed off of the ball, pulled off. McIntosh to Taylor. Taylor takes a shove shot off of the back wall. Do they pick it back up? They manage. Yes. They manage to pick it up. The goaltender's going straight off the floor for the Shamrocks. The last-ditch effort. Garland goes straight down. 10 seconds. Small goes down. Far side over to Dutch. Dutch comes all the way in. Takes a shot off of the back wall. They pick it back up. Small stops it. Couldn't get it. The crowd comes to life, and the game is over. And the Maple Ridge Berards have defeated the Victoria Shamrocks in a 6-game series, and they have become the WLA League champions on an exceptional played game from Planet Ice in Maple Ridge tonight. And boy, oh boy, what an exceptional game. This place was electric. They came to play, they played, they were entertained. And we look at the stars right there. We look, Mallory is the first star from Maple Ridge. The second star is Corey Small for Victoria. And Riley Lowen is the third star for the Maple Ridge Burrards. Wow, what a game. And I don't know how you would describe this, but if there's one word you would use, it's got to be wow. This was electric. This was just an exceptional game from start to finish, and you can take nothing away from that at all. They played well, they played hard, and they fought hard. Will come to life. We'll listen in. Okay, I'm going down. We talk, Frankie. Get a quick word with you? Real quick. Going to talk to the goaltender, Frankie. What a hell of a series. Nice game, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. I thought our team battled for the 6 games that we played against Victoria. You know, they're a grade A organization, and, big props to them. They gave us hell all series long.
Did you expect the series to go back and forth? I mean, you won there, they won here, but this final game, look at the crowd you got on your side.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really seen it like this in here. It's, a new experience for us, but we're going to soak it in here and, recover and get ready for the next one here.
Hey, good luck. Thank you very much. Have a good season.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Frankie. Well, you heard from Frankie the way it played out. Boy, oh boy, what an exceptional game. We're going to talk to the coaching staff real quick before they get all their announcements. Real quick word from you before you go back to the lineup. Coach, what a hell of a series and what a game.
Thanks. It's all heart. It's all these guys.
They never quit. Never quit at all. What's next? That's the question they want to know is what's next. They were talking about it, the series, the way it's all going to go out. And we're going to listen in. Commissioner Ernie Truant will be passing out the hardware. I'm not sure whether, I don't know if he has a microphone or not. So as Ernie passes out the hardware, we're going to be listening in right there. So Ernie will pass out the hardware, and we'll just let Ernie listen. And when Ernie talks, whatever he says to the teams, we will be able to listen in on Play Full Screen. Go ahead, Ernie. You're doing a fine job. We're looking right now. The most valuable player from the Burrards, number 92. Frankie Chiliano gets the star right there. Is there any surprise? Frankie Chiliano played well. We just had the chance to talk to Frankie. And boy, oh boy, what a series Frankie had. We talked about how the series went. They played hard, they fought hard. And you can't ask for any better lacrosse for the WLA. The team moves on. They play in the Mann Cup right now, and boy, oh boy, as they get this award presented to them, this is what it's all about. They come to play. Photo op for everybody. Commissioner Ernie Truant getting his photo with Frankie Ciliano. And, of course, Frankie quiet young man, but boy, he plays focused, and they all know what they want to do. The crowd, no one is moving. This crowd clearly has to be over 1,200 people taking the game in tonight, and this is exceptional. This is what it's all about. The crowd came to be entertained. They were entertained from start to finish. They were really entertained from start to finish. Nobody give up anything. They played hard. They fought hard. Nothing taken away from the Victoria Shamrocks. To all the fans listening in Victoria, hope you've enjoyed this game, because boy, oh boy, as they get set to pass out the trophies and the medals, I believe that's what they're going to be passing out next. I'm looking as Ernie Truant's getting himself all set to pass out the medals to the players. We'll see if we can grab a couple of words from a couple of the players. Darren's the one that's picking up all the stuff off of the floor. Mr. Davis on the floor. Captain, the Victoria Shamrocks leading, going over to the dressing room, tapping their six. Congratulations, giving the congratulations to the Maple Ridge Burrards. And the captain picks the trophy up and holds onto it, and the fans are ecstatic. They come down, they watch this, they watch the way it all played. Now they're going to get a photo op right now, and they want to jam everybody into this as best they can, because we talked earlier on about how explosive this one is and what the series is like. You can't take anything away. This is WLA lacrosse at its finest. It's been clearly entertaining from start to finish. I know all the other broadcasters I've had a chance to talk to in the last little while, they've just really thoroughly enjoyed this. Not only do we have the team, we've got the young team coming up. These are future WLA players that are in the photo as well. I'm going to see if we can get a word from Darren, Mr. Fridge, when they get all the photo up all the way over on the far side. The fans clearly entertained. They came over. Victoria come up a little bit shy, and they will head back. They've got nothing to be disillusioned about. Their heads held high. And if you're a fan from Victoria Shamrocks, go on out and meet and greet when they come back to Victoria, because they played hard, come up a little bit short. 1 goal shy of the championship, pulling out this, going to game number 7 in Victoria. And the fans, you can hear the fans. The fans, this is the loudest I've heard all year long in Maple Ridge. I'm going to see if I can get a quick word with Darren. Darren. I'm going to see if I can find Darren real quick. Okay, we're going to quit a quick shot. Darren, this has to be one of the nicer feelings for you.
It's been pretty amazing. This is where it all started. 21 years ago, we came out to this city. We're supported. I've always been a Burrard. It's been 25 years since we've even had the opportunity. And Reader was doing it for an uncle. Teddy Fridge trophy. I've been waiting my whole life to try to win this. So it's massive. It's guys like Wayne Funk and everybody that it just means a lot.
There's a enormous amount of fans. What do you say about the fan base?
They've always been great. Our minor system is fantastic. The kids all come to the game, but it's just we need a junior A club to make this complete, and I'm hoping we can get it at some point. But there's a lot of people, the Baliks and the Andres and Comos that have put in a ton of hours, and the guys back east. We know we're in for it. It's kind of pick your poison. They're both fantastic teams. We're going to enjoy this one tonight, though.
Okay. Pretty much a goaltender's battle from start to finish for the series.
Well, for sure. And Shoot and Hags, I mean, they were getting switched. And, we got some great shooters in this series. But Skeegs was amazing. We've rode him all year. He's going. He's taking us there. And for the right reasons, he's the MVP for us.
All right, well, good luck in the road, and congratulations on the championship win.
Thank you, man.
Okay,
gonna enjoy it.
Okay, we'll see you next year. Thanks, Darren. Wow, what an exceptional game. We talked about fun. We talked about explosive lacrosse. WLA, we've had the luxury of doing their broadcast all season long. This is what it's all about. It's not about what you do off the floor. It's a combination, off the floor, on the floor. They played exceptional. What a great organization to be connected with. Hope everyone's enjoyed it on behalf of all the broadcasters all season long that have managed to do all the games for the WLA. This is where it starts. This is the beginning of next season. Hope you've enjoyed the game, coming to you as the Maple Ridge Burrards pull out an impressive 11-10 victory, game number 6, pulling off a successful championship for the 2016 season. Until next year, drive safe. This is a long weekend wherever your travels take you. Please remember, don't text and drive. On behalf of the Maple Ridge Barrage, thanks very much for tuning in all season long. Till next year, if you don't play sport, at least be one. Good night from Cam Neely Arena in Maple Ridge, British Columbia.